etiquette is something we have to restructure or reintroduce to people.
There is an angle of etiquette in all aspects of our lives. At work, at home, business, social, school, play. Etiquette as it relates to family, friends, and foe. There's just no getting around it. Etiquette is in every aspect of our lives. I'm Sabrina Samuels, and welcome to my show, Modern Day Etiquette.
Hello everyone, I'm Sabrina Samuels, and welcome to another edition of the Sabrina Samuels Show. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to you all. You know, this is the season for giving cards and giving presents and going to holiday parties, having people over for dinner. It's a wonderful time of year, but so many people ask me around this time of year, what is the proper etiquette in terms of holiday gift giving, giving cards, going to holiday parties, having people over to your home for dinner? So I'd like to address a few of those questions. I write occasionally for a local magazine in the Orlando area called Orlando Family Magazine. So I'd like to just give you a little information in terms of what they asked me, and I'll just share it with you. One thing in particular was about holiday gift giving. How do you go about giving gifts in a office or at an office party? Well, I always suggest that if it's going to be an office party, to make sure that everyone has a cap in terms of how much you're going to spend on a gift. I think that it would be very good to have a gift that is not specifically for a male or female, but something that someone can enjoy, whether it's male or female. Make sure it's a nice gift, but don't go overboard, as I mentioned, with the amount, because some people can afford some things and some people cannot. So a lovely candle, which is unisex, I call it, a candle. You can give maybe something, a serving dish, which is always very appropriate. Maybe something that can open up wine. If people drink wine, of course, that's something that you have to be a little careful about. A cheese carving dish, but something of that nature where both male and female can use it. If you're giving out cards at a holiday party, or if you're sending greeting cards, which is another question that was asked, is it appropriate to send traditional cards or a generic card or a holiday season's greeting, happy holidays card? Well, you have to use your own discretion about that. For me, I have people of all religions, and I am a traditional Christmas holiday gift-giving person. I enjoy sending out my traditional Christmas cards. However, I do have friends who don't celebrate Christmas, but they do celebrate the holidays. So I send out my traditional Christmas cards, and I try to get them out at least a few weeks after Thanksgiving so that I can beat the crowd and people can receive my Christmas card. Now, for people that are not of the Christian faith, I send them a happy holidays card or a season's greeting card. Now, sometimes you just don't know, especially if you're sending Christmas cards to groups and organizations. So you have to use your own discretion about that. But happy holidays, season's greeting, Merry Christmas. It's a beautiful time of the year. I celebrate Jesus' birthday. And that's what it is for me, and I'm so excited about it. But I also celebrate life. I celebrate what this whole holiday season means. And I hope that that will be of encouragement to you. Now let's talk about if you're at a holiday party, what is the appropriate amount to drink? Well, I feel whether it's a holiday party or any party, use your discretion in terms of drinking alcohol or even overeating. You have to be very, very careful. This is around a time of year where we gain too much weight because we're eating all those wonderful pastries and cookies and chocolate, and oh my goodness, let me tell you, I get excited just thinking about it. But I have to use caution around this time of year because you're going to all the different parties. I pop in and out of different parties, and it's just so many wonderful good things that you want to enjoy. Another question I was asked is, at a holiday party or at someone's home, is it appropriate to have a cocktail? Well, absolutely. Holiday time is when you can enjoy wine, eggnog with a little beverage or alcoholic beverage in it. It's a wonderful time to enjoy yourself, but I never overdo it. I like a 2-drink maximum for me. And I think that if you're out at a cocktail party and you're driving, or even if you're not driving, you should be very careful with the intake of alcohol. Number one, you don't want to have too much to drink and say or do the wrong thing. So often if we are over drinking, we can tend to get a little, over the top. And you have to be careful. Now, if you're at home and you're with your family and you want to, have a little bit more, that's on you. But I think a 2-drink maximum is the appropriate way. If you are the designated driver, I would say don't drink at all. But if you do decide to drink, make sure you have your beverage before it is time to leave. Give yourself at least a 2-hour period in there so that you can have that alcohol kind of work out of your system and you can be in your right mind when you're behind the wheel, because we don't want to cause any harm to others as well as ourselves. So 2 drinks maximum as far as I'm concerned. If you're at someone's home, again, you're going to use discretion. You don't want to overdo it. Now, if you're going to be there 5 hours at a home cocktail party and you decide, well, I want to have a few alcoholic beverages, then again, drink water in between those beverages. It will help to flush out of the system. Not to mention, it's just a good thing to do because your health is your wealth. You don't want to put too many of the wrong things inside your body and you can't handle it. So make sure you're drinking a lot of water. Make sure you give yourself enough time. So if you are driving, this beverage is out of your system so that you can be cognizant and in your right mind when you're behind the wheel. The holiday season is about love. Christmas is about love. So whatever you do, ladies and gentlemen, remember, give from your heart. Give sincerely, give with love, and know that you will be blessed and that you are really blessing others. With that said, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and a happy holiday. Next week, we're going to talk about a question someone asked me, and I'm getting more questions in on my email from my website, so I thank you. Go to my website if you have any questions or comments, and please, BeckmanEtiquette.com, and let me know, and I'll do my best to answer the question on the air. So next week, we're going to talk about what should I do, because I'm hosting a holiday dinner this year from, the family, and, well, that's all I'm going to tell you. You really have to tune in next week to check out what happens with that particular segment. But I hope that you have a blessed holiday season. I'm Sabrina Samuels. Remember, love, peace, happiness, divine order. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. See you next week. Bye now.
Modern day etiquette.